And there we go with the 60 mining. I can now enter the mining guild. Wow, I don't think anybody does that anymore. But there we go. There is 60 mining. That's the last requirement I needed for lunar diplomacy. And this is the start of episode 21. What's up, guys? Iron Noobs. I just need to go and get my 85 combat, and then I will be starting those quests. So I'll get with y'all once I get that done. This is a quest I probably should have done long ago, but here it is. Boom. Got one quest point. Finished up the Tears of Guthix quest. Super fast quest. Now I can finally start collecting my tears. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Looks like I'll probably be getting, I'll be getting it in construction. So let's go ahead and get my tears and then get on with the next thing that I got planned. Alright, so the first week it looks like I get 76 tears. I don't think that's very good, but oh, that got me 4,500 construction XP, so that's pretty nice. And that got me a couple of levels, so let's get on with what I'm gonna decide to do next. Alright, here we go. Just turning in my first 54%. I'm gonna go ahead and use up all these books here on rune crafting. See if that gets me any levels. Oh man, I thought I was gonna be able to do them all. Let me see, just click through these. But I'm at 54% of my Arceus favor. And so I'll show y'all when I finish up the last 50%. Alright, this should have been my last dark manuscript. What's this? I know there's supposed to be a book where I'm able to get the teleport here, but that gets me my 100%, so now I'm gonna go lock that in, and I'm done with the Arceus house. Nice. Got an easy clue reward coming in here. And nothing. It's kind of disappointing, but I also have a hard clue, so I'm gonna get started on this, and I'll let y'all know what the reward is. I got this hard clue. I have a Blue Dragon Slayer task, and I actually got another clue before this, but it was for a crozier and a headband clue, so I had to drop it, but I got this one right after it, so like I said, I'll show y'all once I get the reward, or if I have to drop this one. Alrighty guys, so this clue requires me to get a rune halberd. Now, the only way to do that is to get the Slayer level to kill one of the spiritual warriors, which I could get at 63, 68, or 83. So there's also one other way to get it, and that's to buy it from the Tyrus camp, which requires me to complete the Regicide quest. So I'm not going to drop it. What I'm going to do is go ahead and keep it. And when I finish this Slayer task, it looks like I'll probably be doing Regicide, because that's the second hard clue that I've gotten where I needed to have completed the Regicide quest. The other one was to dig somewhere in that Elven area. I can't remember where. But obviously it looks like I need to go ahead and start looking at finishing up the Regicide quest. So I am going to finish my Slayer task that I have at the moment, and then I'll possibly be doing the Regicide quest. It may not come exactly next. It just depends on how I feel when it comes time for me when I finish up this, but it looks like that's probably gonna be one of my next steps. So I'll see y'all when I finish the Slayer assignment, I guess. Alrighty, just got the 100% Hosidius favor, so that's both the houses that I was trying to get done. The whole reason for doing that was just to get into the woodcutting guild, so when I AFK, so I'm gonna go lock that in. Off camera, I did my Blue Slayer, my Blue Dragon task for Slayer, so I did get one attack level and 1 magic level, which got me to 85 combat. Hell yeah. So that means 2 things. 1, I can do lunar diplomacy, and 2, I can finally use Nooobz for my Slayer tasks. So I am going to turn in this Hosidius favor, and then I'm gonna go start the lunar diplomacy. I did realize though that obviously the lunars aren't really gonna help me until about 77 magic, but I do want to go ahead and get them knocked out of the way. I'm gonna do lunar diplomacy, and then I'm gonna do dream mentor. That's the whole reason I needed the 85 combat. Those are gonna knock those 2 quests off for me, and then I plan on doing regicide after that. So I'll let y'all know when I'm finished up with lunar diplomacy. Alright, so I was having to get another water talisman because I used one making mist runes, and I was able to snag the giant pouch. So I think that's all my pouches that I need too, so fuck yeah. Alrighty fellas, should be finishing up the lunar diplomacy. Let me see. I'm not sure how much dialogue this is. I've never done this quest. Once again, one of those first for me. There we go. 2 quest points, 5,000 magic, and runecrafting XP access to the lunar spellbook, and 50 astrals. Nice. And that gets me to 36 runecrafting. That's it. And now we're gonna go do the dream mentor. I'll see y'all when that's done. Alrighty fellas, here we go. Fixing to finish up the dream mentor. Blah 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 blah. Oh, sorry man if y'all are hearing me sniff a lot. I seem to be catching a cold tonight, so let's see if we're gonna get any levels. That was weird, blah blah blah. It's always a lot of dialogue. I've never done these quests. There we go. 25,000 XP. Oh, 15,000 hit points XP, 10,000 in magic, 2 quest points, more spells. I'm at 155 quest points. To rub this, and I am going to put this into magic XP. Come on. What the fuck? No one cares. Give me that magic. Oh, I don't even think that got me a level. Nope. But there we go. So, Dream Mentor is complete. I believe, let me see here. Let me grab my book real quick. Sorry for this long clip. I still need 20 quest points, but I think I need to do regicide so that I can finish the clue scroll I got. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna do that tonight, but I am gonna probably go get some alchemy so I can get some cash and buy some battle staffs from here. I've got to get some cosmic runes to be able to make some more air orbs, but there is the dream mentor complete. Hell yeah. Alrighty guys, so just finishing up Dream Mentor. Obviously I have the 85 combat now, so I'm gonna be picking up my get these fucking trees out of the way. I'm gonna be picking up my first task from Nooobz. You're a bitch. Fuck your mother. So I'm just doing this Slayer task. This is a dubbed clip. And I'm going to pick up 62 Slayer there. And as you can see, I got that ancient shard there in the inventory. Alrighty guys, fixing to be finishing up this quest finally. Let's see, blah blah blah. Boom, 1 quest point. And now my subjects will collect for me, so that's pretty sweet. Talk to the advisor. I don't have any money, as you can see, to put into the kingdom just yet, but I am gonna go ahead. Let's see. I'm gonna be doing honestly, I'm probably gonna be doing herbs and then wood. I'm going to do the Royal Trouble now, so that'll get me pretty much the other 5 guys that I need. But there's Royal Trouble. there's Throne of Miscellanea. I'm gonna go do Royal Trouble, and then I can alch my battle staffs to put the money into my kingdom finally. So let's go get Royal. And there we go, Royal Trouble complete. So 20,000 GP, 5k agility, Slayer, and hit points XP, and of course I think it's an additional 5 workers per day. So there we go. Talk to Grim here. Let's see how the kingdom's faring. Blah blah blah. Let's go ahead and add. I'm gonna add these dudes into wood, and then add these guys into herbs, and there we go. So got that done. I'm gonna go and alch my battle staffs and come and put that money into Miscellanea. Hey, there's 63 agility while alching. Nothing too special, but thought that was nice to throw in there. Alrighty guys, so I finished up all my alching, so I'm gonna come over here, talk to this guy Grim. I've got 1.7 mil at the moment. What I'm gonna do is put in withdraw 10k, and then I'm going to, oh shit, this is gonna be a long clip. I haven't done this in forever. Deposit 1500k. I'm gonna deposit 1.5k in here, and then basically every day it'll kind of just be a daily for me to come over, get my 100%, and then once a week I'll withdraw. So right now I'm gonna be doing herbs and maples. I don't really need the maples, but I just know that they give like a lot of nests, so I'm gonna go ahead and get those done for now. As far as the herbs go, herbs, whatever, I'm gonna do herbs for about a week, and then I think I'll probably do flax for like a week. And the reason for that is because I don't want to go pick flax. Basically, I just can't be bothered to do that. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just leave that in there for the week, and then, you know, come and collect it. I think that's really gonna help boost my herblore level a lot, so that's really gonna help out. It's also gonna help me start getting a lot of farming XP and stuff like that. There's a couple of things that I wanted to do this episode that I wasn't able to, just with the time span. It just wasn't plausible for me. One of them was regicide. I talked a lot about doing it in this episode, and then I didn't end up doing it. So that's gonna be one of the big priorities for next episode for sure. Let me see. I've spent 19 days, 7 hours, and 3 minutes since I created this account roughly 4 months ago. So as you can see, I don't really play like hours and hours and hours on end. But basically, I've got a couple things that I want to talk to while I'm standing right here. My quest points are at 157, so next episode for sure. The big thing that I want to do is get the 175 that I need to go ahead and get the Barrows gloves. I've been putting it off for way too long. I'm 85 combat right now. I really want to get those Barrows gloves, and then potentially I'm just gonna probably grind like Slayer hardcore after that, until I can get up to probably around like 70, maybe 80 range before I go for the fire cape. That'll be pretty much the last thing needed for the fire cape. I've got, I won't say a lot of bones, I've got a few bones in the bank. I just kind of want to talk about what's going to be, you know, what's kind of been going through my mind as far as the goals go next, because obviously I'm going to be finishing the Barrows gloves pretty soon, next episode I'm hoping, and that's going to leave like a lot of stuff open for me at that point. My bank currently right now is 8.5 mil. Obviously I just put 1.5 mil into Kingdom, so the bank's actually roughly at about 10 mil right now, which is, I guess according to most Iron Man, is probably pretty low. Got that one ancient shard there. It's probably kind of low. I don't get to do a whole lot of clues. I don't know if it's because I don't do a lot of Slayer right now, or if it's because I hold on to clues like this one I'm holding on to get the rune Halberd. I've gotten a few of the headband and crozier clues, which I can't do obviously until I'm 60 prayer, but that's what I wanted to talk about. I've got 342 dragon bones at the moment. And then I also have these heads down here, which I did unlock this episode. I did unlock the Arceus house, so I'm going to be able to, you know, use that spell and be able to start getting some prayer XP. So, all the rambling aside, this is what I'm looking at. I want to get to 60 prayer next episode. Obviously, I want to get the Barrow's Gloves. I want to get to 60 prayer, and then I want to attempt to start doing maybe just a couple of Barrows chests a week. It's going to be kind of slow because I don't have a great method to teleport there. Obviously, I'm working on getting to 83 magic so that I can make the Barrows tablets. But until that happens, you know, we're going to be sitting here in the situation that we're in right now. Really, I'm really enjoying, you know, the gameplay and everything right now. I'm enjoying everything I'm doing. Unfortunately, I just don't have hours and hours to put into it every week like, you know, I'd like to. But, you know, if you are enjoying the series, be sure to smash that like button, hit that sub if you haven't. You know, I'm thinking about my first like maybe 7 videos on this series are kind of really bad quality. I sound like I'm whispering all the time. You know, nobody can really understand me. Nobody can see what's on my screen because I was playing in a blown up screen. So I'm thinking about deleting those clips. If y'all think that's a good idea, you know, because I think that's what's kind of scaring people away from the channel. When they come to watch the playlist, they click on the first video, they don't hear anything, and so they just leave. That's going to be kind of for a ramble clip, but like I said, this is going to be the end of this episode. If y'all did like this episode, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, share this with your friends, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Iron Noobs. Peace.